What up, family? Boosie badass, fam. Boosie seemed to find himself in situations all the time. And reason Boosie seemed to find himself in situations all the time because he keep it street. He be in the hood. He'll pull up to certain studios doing features with certain people. If he feel a good vibe with it, that type of behavior. And sometimes, fam, it don't work out in your favor because you too big of an artist, and if some go on, you know how it go. We just seen what happened with Finesse 2 times. Even if they don't convict you on the charge of what went on, they will try to get you for something else because they feel like you had something to do with it. Sort of like the Rico when it come to the Young Thug case, right? Now we all know Boosie is a legend in the game. We know that sometimes being so hood is not good, especially when you a rapper, fam, because if you can remember, after Mo 3 was killed, Boosie tried to keep it street, right? He went out to what it was Big D's, well known spot out there in Dallas, ended up getting shot with an assault rifle. Could have been killed, got shot in the leg. But I'm just saying, these warning signs of trying to keep it street and move around the way Boosie do. Even trailing back, fam, to when Boosie was on the murder charge, right? Fighting for his life. Matter of fact, death row, fam, for keeping the street with some of the same behavior he got going right now. We all seen Boosie come out, by his state, who, was doing it different. Still, he moving different, but at the same time, a lot of stuff he can't let go. Now, this situation happened with Duke the Jeweler, fam. Boosie and Plies had a show out in Houston, right? Now, mind you, what I just said when it come to Boosie, they was shooting dice. And Duke the Jeweler hit for 100 grand. Now this is the parking deck when everybody leaving, to move around when Duke the Jeweler was robbed in this parking deck. This is the reason they saying Boosie had something to do with it, because this man had done won 100,000 between everybody that was gambling though. Don't want to just say Boosie. So Boosie responded, fam, to everybody saying that he had something to do with it. And he's pretty much was saying that he getting him and his people, and they were saying he sent his people to do it. He said him and his people getting too much money, to rock like that. That's his boy. They had pictures together, and everything. And Boosie saying, pretty much he ain't got nothing to do with that. Keep his name up out of it. They getting too much money to even play like that, right? And at the end of the day, I believe Boosie. I don't think Boosie would, hey man, go rob this man for the 100K back and then we gonna split whatever or something like that. It just don't seem right because Boosie is getting too much money. 100K is nothing. But at the end of the day, this man Duke the Jeweler should have known or had somebody around him. If you done hit for 100K, you feel me? Like you supposed to, and just to keep real, you supposed to walk to the car with the scrap. I'm talking about pointing at it, damn near that everything was now. I ain't even playing. I'm finna move up in the face a dude 10 to get me up out of here because these type of situations, fam, will happen. Now back to Boosie Badass. Now we seeing that rappers are putting themselves in situations like Thug. We seeing rappers putting themselves in situations like Fetty Wap. We seeing rappers putting themselves in situations like Pooh Shiesty. So at the end of the day, this is warning sign. Now this man was murdered. You feel me? Killed after this situation, coming from a dice game with Boosie Badass and came to support Boosie Badass and them at his show and hit for 100K and was murdered. So it'd be like, well, man, I kind of feel bad. There's blood on my hand because this what I had going on. But at the end of the day, you can't control Boosie or nobody. Can't control nobody else's action or behavior. But at the end of the day, he can control his own. And at the end of the day, he gonna have to control them a little bit more better, fam, before something bad happen. But salute the Boosie Badass. But make sure you hit that like button, fam, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.